Get ready for some out-of-this-world freakiness. Astronomers are usually stargazing all stars, but even they can't ignore what's happening right under their feet on Earth. When they shift focus from celestial bodies to our home planet, they often discover eerie scenes that leave them speechless and a little spooked. Buckle up as we explore 10 jaw-dropping photos of Earth that made astronomers go from curious to concerned. And number one on the list is this gigantic, unexplained triangle in Nevada's desert landscape. Let's dive into more mind-blowing moments. That mysterious desert triangle has the world stumped, but its origins remain a total mystery. Was it an urban legend or a real-life enigma? We might never know for sure, but one thing's certain: it sends chills down our spines. Moving on to number 2, we've got a photo that'll make you appreciate the raw power of nature. Astronaut Ricky Arnold snapped this stunning shot of Hurricane Florence from space, putting its immense fury into perspective. Now, let's get real about Hurricane Florence. It was one for the record books. This beast of a storm ravaged the Carolinas back in 2018, with winds howling at an insane 150 miles per hour and uprooting trees like they were twigs. The damage wasn't just devastating. It took the lives of 54 people and left a staggering billion trail of destruction. When you're already dealing with that kind of terror on ground level, seeing these storms in all their glory from space is downright unsettling. Astronaut Ricky Arnold's photo takes us on a wild ride, capturing Florence's enormity from miles away, thanks to his super wide-angle lens. And even though he was safely out of harm's way, Ricky Arnold will tell you that witnessing the storm up close still gave him chills. Number 3 is a real game changer. You're about to meet the OG space selfie king. That's right, it's Buzz Aldrin, lunar legend and second person to ever step foot on the moon. But what you might not know is that he's also the first human to rock a selfie in space. And this wasn't even part of his mission agenda. During the Apollo 11 moon orbit, Buzz was just plain curious about what his face would look like against the backdrop of space. So, while on assignment for one of history's most pivotal missions, he flipped the camera around and captured the first ever selfie off our planet. Talk about a cool guy in space. Number 4 takes us on an epic journey through the cosmos and blows our minds with just how massive the universe really is. Get ready for some seriously mind-bending visuals, because astronomers were left utterly stunned when they laid eyes on this jaw-dropping scale model of space. What you're about to see was brought to life by Pablo Carlos Budassi, a genius who teamed up with Wikipedia to create an image that's literally out of this world. This ain't your average space poster. It's a jaw-dropping visualizer that puts the sheer enormity of our universe into perspective like never before. So buckle up and get ready for some seriously humbling cosmic truths. Number 5 is a game changer. Imagine gazing up at the starry night sky and realizing that every speck you see is actually a solar system, packed with thousands of stars, planets, and moons. It's mind-boggling. This stunning image combines NASA's cosmic shots and custom textures by Pablo Carlos Budassi to bring us an awe-inspiring visualization of our universe. Each tiny dot in this picture represents an entire galaxy, and we're talking millions of them. It's a humbling reminder that space is so vast, our brains can barely wrap around it. But with this visual, you'll never run out of new celestial wonders to discover. The next time you stargaze, keep in mind, the universe has endless secrets waiting to be uncovered. Get ready for a cosmic reality check. This jaw-dropping image, captured by NASA's doomed spacecraft before its Saturn crash, shows our home planet in a brand new light. On one side, you'll spot Saturn's breathtaking rings, but look closely on the other side, and you'll find a tiny blue dot all alone Earth. Before this shot was snapped, astronomers had never seen our world from such an epic perspective. The staggering contrast between Saturn's majestic size and our tiny planet puts things into shocking perspective. It's a humbling reminder of how small we are in the grand scheme of the universe. Buckle up for some serious cosmic perspective with number 6. Blast off into the most epic adventure in human history. This spine-tingling snapshot from the Apollo 11 mission showcases just how mind-bogglingly alone Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins were during their groundbreaking journey. With no safety net, one wrong move would have left them drifting endlessly in space's harsh emptiness. But these pioneers pushed boundaries, aiming for the impossible. While Neil and Buzz suited up to make history on the moon's surface, Michael captured this photo, a chilling reminder of their isolation. Soon after, they achieved the unthinkable, the first ever human footsteps on alien ground. Get ready to join the countdown with number 7. Hold your breath for one of space exploration's most jaw-dropping moments. Get a glimpse of Bruce McCandless's scepter as he shatters records and pushes limits during the very first solo spacewalk without being tethered to anything. Picture this: Bruce, equipped with an incredible nitrogen jetpack, floats freely through the void, relying on his own skill and quick thinking to avoid becoming a tiny, helpless speck in the endless darkness of space. One mistake. Game over. No safety net, no rescue team, just him against the universe. The fear was real, but Bruce stayed cool and brought himself back home safely. Let's dive into this fearless feat with number 8. Buckle up and get ready to explore one of space's greatest mysteries, the dark side of the moon. For decades, this hidden world remained shrouded in secrecy and speculation. Just when you thought you knew our lunar neighbor, NASA's Deep Space Climate Observatory satellite blew the lid off with an unforgettable image that left astronomers stunned. This wasn't just a new view, it was an invitation to debunk some wild theories. From aliens to alleged Nazi bases, the rumors were out of this world. But what did the truth reveal? Let's find out in number 9, and see if the dark side lives up to its legendary reputation. Get ready to rethink your relationship with that rock in our sky. The moon's impact on Earth is way bigger than you think. If it was just a hair closer or farther away, we'd be looking at some serious consequences for our planet. And if an asteroid ever gives the moon a massive nudge, watch out. It could send our lunar neighbor hurtling towards us in a cosmic collision course. But that's not all. Let's talk about another force of nature that can leave a trail of destruction in its wake. And I'm not just talking about any old event. I'm talking about volcanic eruptions that can go from zero to catastrophic in the blink of an eye. Join us for number 9 as we dive into these two natural phenomena that'll make you appreciate Earth's delicate balance. Check out this mind-blowing shot from space. It's an actual image of a volcano eruption, and trust me, it's enough to give you chills. The thick plume of smoke and ash stretching high above the clouds is proof of nature's raw power. And believe it or not, this is just a small fry. There are massive supervolcanoes around the globe that have the potential to turn our world upside down if they ever erupt. Just take Yellowstone as an example. A blast from this supervolcano could dump 3 feet of deadly ash over Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and Colorado, basically wiping out all life in those areas. And that's not even factoring in the destructive power of the lava flows. Join us for number 9 to explore more about these geologic giants and what they mean for our planet. You've seen what can happen with natural disasters like supervolcanoes, but get ready for something even more jaw-dropping. We're diving into the top 10 scariest images in space exploration history. Coming in at number 10, this photo might look like just another volcanic eruption, but it's actually a man-made disaster that will leave you speechless. This is the first ever snap of a nuclear blast from outer space, and let me tell you, it's a humbling reminder of our planet's destructive potential. Even seasoned astronomers were left shaken by the sheer scale of devastation caused by these powerful weapons. Buckle up as we continue to count down the most striking and spine-tingling images in space. Now that we've explored some mind-blowing images in space, let's talk about one of humanity's most pressing concerns: nuclear weapons. Used only twice in war history, their devastating potential was enough to spark international agreements. But unfortunately, the threat remains real today. With over 13,000 nuclear arms still stockpiled globally, we're talking about a disaster that could wipe out life as we know it. Despite the progress made towards disarmament, the risk of these weapons being used has not diminished. It's crucial we stay informed and aware of this critical issue. Thanks for joining us on